Made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Just wanted to give some quick final thoughts on the upcoming fight tonight between Chavez Jr. and Saul Canelo Alvarez, man. Y'all already know who I predict to win the fight. I'm rocking with Canelo. Alvarez. I think he stops Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. But looking at the weigh-in and looking at how both fighters are looking today, I'm going to tell you right now from what I got from the weigh-in and something that I kind of left out of my prediction video that I wanted to bring up. First off, the weight looked very comfortable on Canelo. Canelo looked shredded. He looked jacked. He looked very well in shape. He looked energized. He looked up. But he did disappear faster than Chavez Jr. did. He went to rehydrating much faster. That's the one thing I caught than Chavez Jr. did. Now, Chavez Jr., he looked smaller. He looked probably weaker, but he didn't look drained, meaning that he didn't look like a dead man. He wasn't in there like something off, you know what I mean, The Walking Dead or something. Like he was energized, and he did not rush to hydrate. That's another thing that I noticed. And though he looked a little sunken, stomach was all in, and his face looked a little sunken, that's natural. I mean, that's what happens at weigh-ins. That's not act like this doesn't happen in numerous fighters. That's not the thing that you say a fighter is drained just because he looks smaller. No. He's drained given by his actions and how much fluids are flowing through his body and how much energy he has, his energy levels. And looking at the energy levels and shit of Chavez Jr., man, I was a little bit surprised. I expected him, honestly, I wasn't even sure if he was going to make weight. But if he made weight, I didn't expect him to be nearly as active. And I expected him to rush to the Pedialyte, rush to the water, whatever you got to do, and start rehydrating immediately. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I expected. But he was giving interviews and stuff afterwards, man, and he looks good, man. He looks hype. He looks turned and emotion, but he just looks weaker. I think that Canelo and their side accomplished partially what they wanted to accomplish with the weight. Far as like, you know, of course they wanted to make a couple dollars off Chavez Jr., hoping he came in over and get $1 million per pound. But outside of that, man, I mean, I think they were expecting, they just wanted to weaken him. They wanted to bring his power levels much down because of the way he fights. That's all he depends on is power shots. He wants to fight like a short fighter, get in close and lay bombs. He'll take a lot of damage if need be. And so they've succeeded in bringing possibly the power of Chavez Jr. down, because bringing him down to so low a weight, yeah, who knows if Chavez Jr.'s energy levels and power will be exactly where it needs to be by tomorrow. You know, we're expecting Canelo to be I'm expecting Canelo to be much bigger than he has been in previous fights. You know, being that this fight is the heaviest he's ever been for a weigh-in, you know what I mean? I'm expecting him to probably rehydrate to be a bit heavier, but maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how his body would take it and how the biggest he's willing to get. But I don't know, man. You know, Canelo got to keep in mind his stamina levels, man. That's been a concern about Canelo Alvarez in the past. This is the reason I thought that Canelo had lost against Austin Trout, because he started to fade out towards the end of that fight. And also, that's why a lot of people in the Erislandy Laura case, it was actually a little vice versa. Canelo started to come on a bit better late on in the fight. But that's when I honestly started to see a much more improvement in the stamina rate of Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? Right around the Erislandy Laura fight. But, you know, putting on this much weight, man, you know, that could be concerning. That could be like, no, you putting on this weight and them stamina issues kicking gear. Chavez Jr., you know, I think he'll be just fine for stamina-wise, and he looks like he has been training his ass off. So I think he'll be fine more so, and he's never, even though he's had that concern before as well, because he did burn out against Andreas Fonfara. I mean, he put everything he could on Fonfara. Fonfara was much more skilled and landing the harder shots and had the better gas tank. And Chavez Jr. gassed and pretty much quit on his stool, man. So it's you know, he can run out of gas as well. It's going to be a war. This thing is going down on Cinco de Mayo, man. Everybody knows what everybody wants to see. We want to see a war. We want to see 2 minute, you know, Mexican boxers who are known for brawling give us a lot of action in this fight. But I think Canelo is going to be more skillful, man. And that's what's going to give him the fight. He's going to be much more skillful to take that step back, throw combinations, throw uppercuts to the body. it's gonna be beautiful, man. But Chavez Jr., man, real good. I mean, I want to give kudos to him and Nacho, man, his trainer, because hey, he got him to do it. You know what I mean? A lot of the previous trainers couldn't get Chavez Jr. to do what he needed to do, man. You know, Robert Garcia, Freddie Roach, they couldn't get him to fucking. I wonder what could they have gotten him to make 164 and a half. You know what I mean? But hey, Nacho Bernstein did it, man. The legendary trainer, right? So this thing has Mexico written all over it, man. I'm gonna enjoy it later on tonight, man. I hope this shit don't come on too late, man, because try to do some other things too. But a fact of the matter is, man, it's gonna be a good fight tonight, and I can't wait to see it. Come on back here for the post-fight video, man, and we're gonna get it on there, man. To the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. Google Plus, Main Man Made Man, man. It's gonna be a turned up ass fight, man. It's gonna be a turned up environment tonight, man. Hoping to see a good fight, man, and really may the best man win. Peace out.